What's up, guys? Good morning. Chris here from JohnnyJigs. We just took the hour-and-a-half drive from Pompano to team up with the Southern Fortune fishing guys. Chris.
Oh, what's up?
Joey at the helm. Big Matt. And these guys are running a year-long tournament, individual entry. We're here in this video to tell you what that's all about, as well as catch some grouper and snapper on the jig out here and show these boys how that's done. So stick around, you're gonna wanna watch this.
We're just a few guys that decided to pursue our passion. As we hit destination fishing spots in our local waters out of Pompano Beach, Florida, we want to fill you in on what we have learned along the way.
Alright guys, we're at our first spot and we're sitting in between 180 and 200 feet, and the fellas from Southern Fortune call this the G spot or the 51-pound gag. So looks like there's some good marks on the screen, but being that we're in that 180 to 200 foot range, I'm going flatty and I'm gonna go 250 flatty. This jig has been crushing it. It crushed when we were on Pulley Ridge a couple weeks ago, as well as this jig was firing off. A guy just caught a tuna. What size tuna was that? Was it
Blackfin?
Was it no bluefin on this? Remember?
Oh, yeah, 4 of them, 100 to 140
100 to 140 pound on the west coast in California. So this jig's been working from coast to coast. So I'm gonna drop it down and see what happens.
I'm doing the pinkster.
You doing the pinkster?
Yeah, flying wing. Dude, we got no current, flat water. We can go high flutter out here right now. So flying wing pinkster, let's see what happens.
Going down, baby.
What's up, guys? So let me just give you a quick rundown of what I'm using and what I'm doing up here. First of all, a nice flat day like this. Man, one of my favorite things is to stand up on a platform, get a little elevation. I feel like I stand over top of the jig. As you can see, my line is pretty much going straight down here, so I have really good control over the jig, and the jig can do what it's designed to do, which is its flutterfall pattern. But we moved out here to like 230 feet, and I pulled a little switcheroo because I came with a Pro Jigger Power 2 and a Daiwa Saltiga 15H on the Power 2, and I had the 35JH on my Power 3. But since it's just so beautiful and we just pushed a little deeper, I switched over my 35 and put it on the Power 2 here. These guys were saying that there's notoriously some bigger fish out here that seem to love hitting jigs. And so I put the 35 on, and so I feel pretty confident, man. I love this Daiwa 35 narrow. I just started recently using it, so I'm really excited to put it up against some bigger fish. So hopefully we can do that. But I'm really just, I'm on the bottom, I'm vertical. I have as much drift as I want. My last one was about 10 minutes in the water, and my jig is right on the bottom. So I'm gonna open up my free spool. I'm probably just 5 feet off right now. Tap the bottom, and then as soon as I feel the jig hit the bottom, I close up my lever to the strike position, and as I'm closing it, I'm starting a pull with my arm, and that's gonna be my first lift of the jig. So I essentially envision that jig hitting the bottom, and then almost in one continuous motion, hitting the bottom and then coming back up and then doing its first flutter fall. I don't love to let my jig hit the bottom and have it sit there for a few seconds. I try to react quickly to it. Once in a while I pull a trick where I'm like, let me just drop it, let it sit on the bottom for a few seconds, and then pull and see what happens. But for the most part, I try to keep that jig first touch of the bottom, one continuous motion. So looks a little like this. Open the drag, hit the bottom, and pull right into my first pull. So one continuous motion. And then after I do a pop or two, then I'll start giving a reel right at the bottom of my pitch, add the reel, and pull the rod. Add the reel, pull the rod. And then I'm lowering my rod tip, allowing the line to go slack. When the line is slack, the jig's not under any tension. When the jig's not under any tension, it naturally wants to fall to its side and flutter down, pulling the slack out of the line. As soon as it pulls the slack out of the line, or as it's pulling the slack out of the line, really, I like to motion into my next pitch. I think it's important. This is a piece of metal we're bringing to life, so we're creating it to swim, you know, in the water. It's imitating a wounded piece of bait. So I'm trying to pay attention to my movements and have this jig act like a wounded piece of bait to fool one of these fish to hit it.
All right, Chris Doyle, hooked up, baby.
First fish
Just
of the
breaking
day.
the ice here. We're just breaking the ice.
Breaking the ice.
Right?
Gotta have
Little tug right on the bottom.
I'll keep it off if you want.
The flying wing pinkster is paying off.
Yeah.
Chris got a rock.
Not a big one, but
That rock is bumped.
Call it, Chris.
Little scamp.
No more bumps, so could be.
could be.
Yeah,
Could
coming
be.
up like a grouper.
There he comes.
Here he comes, color. Looking brown.
Looking brown to
Looking
me.
like a pinwheel.
Looking scamp.
Looking like a pinwheel.
Looking like a scam.
Yeah, nice skin. That keeper side might be.
Oh yeah, close.
Son, look at that. Who doesn't like catching one of these no matter what size they are?
Nice scam.
First fish of the day.
First fish of the day.
Let's see what he measures to. And
Pinch his tail.
Just short.
Just short.
his mouth.
Yeah, close his mouth. Pinch his tail.
Yeah.
20 inches.
20 inches.
He's right.
Hey, you know what? Maybe it's good karma
Fish
letting the
go.
first fish go.
Hooked up. We are hooked up. This fish actually hit the pinkster. I switched over to the pinkster, flying pinkster. He hit it, dropped it. I dropped it right back down to him, and he came back for it. So he's kind of floating up, but we know that's what red groupers do. We shall see. Coming right up.
This line might be in it, Joe.
So Chris was catching fish and I wasn't catching fish, and then I saw what Chris was doing, so I switched over to exactly what Chris was doing,
Nice group.
and we got a
Nice
decent,
scamp.
we got a nice scamp, guys.
We got a keeper finally.
We got a nice scamp grouper.
Scamp.
Wow. Look at that, boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna make the number.
So Chris Doyle got them all warmed up to this jig right here until we got a keeper, but I think this guy's gonna make the ice box. Look at the little teeth on this guy right here, and then this is the flying wing pinkster, and they seem to be keying in on this. I made a quick switch to this jig once I saw that Chris put a couple of these scamps on the boat already, but I have the boys from Southern Fortune have taken us out fishing today, and Chris is going to kind of tell you what Southern Fortune tournaments are about, and we're after we celebrate this freaking keeper Scamp Grouper. But so we've got Southern Fortune tournament.
Yep.
And it's kicking off August 1st.
So basically it's a year-long fishing tournament. It goes all the way down the East Coast, all the way around to the Gulf.
All the way on the bottom.
30 species of fish. It's a $200 entry fee, gets you into all 30 species, all categories. You got 365 days to target your species of fish, your time, moons, what time of year you guys need. He's like, it's all there for you guys. 1 year-long tournament. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at southernfortunefishing.com.
Sweet. So it's like a full, like the aggregate of fish, is it like a total weight, or is it like, is there classifications in it, or?
So it's heaviest fish per category, 30 species. Each top fish takes winner.
Top fish takes winner.
30 winners.
Okay.
30 first place winners.
Is there any categories for anglers, or it's just all one shot? That's it.
Yeah, it's basically one shot.
That's
Each
it.
category, anybody can do it. Kids, women, guys, doesn't matter.
And where do you weigh your fish in at a?
You got scales all down the East Coast and the West Coast. JohnnyJigs is one of our guys that holds the scales, so check them out. But yeah, we have on our website, we have all the locations of the scales. So if you guys want to check it out, they're on the website, southernfortunefishing.com.
Heck yeah, let's go catch some more fish.
Let's catch some fish.
By the way, I'm entering into that. You guys are going down. Well, what they want to hear.
What they want to hear. All right. 300 feet. We moved a little deeper. These guys actually said that they have not fished out here. We're about 28 miles offshore, Fort Pierce. Currents generally picked up, which we are experiencing more out here, but we can get a 300 gram jig down in 280 feet of water. Heck yeah. And this fish tagged me right in the bottom. I was still a little bit ahead of the drift actually, which is kind of interesting. We're pitching our jigs against it. We are tapping bottom still ahead of it, but then the jig is coming back to us and we're getting vertical. And I was just before vertical, so it was kind of interesting. I had some scope I had to play with, but he hit me. I lifted the rod to catch up to the fish and then caught up to him, and here we go.
We got color.
Porgy.
Oh, big porgy.
Big porgy.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Look at that, dude.
Nice thrashing like a snapper, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Good eating fish right there.
So that was on the watermelon torpedo.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that jig.
Thought he was a little extra.
Ah, so you went single hook
Did.
on top, single hook on the bottom.
Well, we keep on talking about 50-pound gag grouper, so
Yeah, hold that guy up.
wanted to beef my hooks up. Pink Porgy. What other names does this guy have? Porgy. Yeah, Pink Porgy. It's a 300-gram watermelon torpedo. Beautiful fish.
Pink right through there.
Saltwater sheephead.
Saltwater sheephead, that's it. And then table fare wise, these guys are good.
Pineapple and sausage.
You have got to be kidding me. Wait till you guys see what these guys got here. They're just all in, man.
Oh.
And this is how you know that the tournament's going to be good, because if this is what they do on the water, imagine what that tournament's going to be like. Look at that grill going. Woohoo! God. Let me show you what the boys from Southern Fortune have going on here. They have the map pack from Seymour Maps. So they've
Go
got
Series 7, Sea Sucker by Sea Sucker, and a Seymour Maps chip.
Yeah. So and this is really the simplest way to get Seymour Maps on your boat, and it's plug and play. You pop that chip in, you turn the thing on, done. You're ready to go. You know, it's very, very simple, and all you need is either a you know, the old cigarette lighter plug in, or just plug it right into your battery. It's very easy to power it up. But well, let's go get some real fish. Does bait fish count as real fish? It's not. It's part, yeah. I mean, it's part of the deal, but it's not.
It's part of the
ice.
Yeah.
The ice has to get broken.
That's right. Well, let's go break some ice, baby.
Let's go.
We got a double hookup.
Come on, Craig.
CG3.
Southern Fortune out here with JohnnyJigs.
Oh, triple! Yeah!
Triple jigging it.
Let's go, boys!
What do you got, dog?
I think I can hammer jack.
No, that's a big gag, dude. Big gag. Big gag. Big gag. I got you right here. I'm on you.
Yeah, baby. This is a big fish.
Everybody tripled up. Triple threat right here.
Fire truck is the spot.
Under the boat.
Guys pulling drag too.
Oh boy.
You guys aren't together, are you?
I hope you guys didn't hit.
Big red snapper.
Big red snapper.
Whoa! Holy crap, that's a stud. That is a stud.
He ain't 25, but he's a stud, dude. That's a 20. That's an 8, 19, 20 pounder.
Did you want to do some pictures here soon?
Yeah.
Well, I want him to live because I'm hooked up.
Yeah, right.
I'm hooked up on a big fish.
Oh, please let him be him.
Woo, JohnnyJigs right here, baby.
Big red snapper, dog.
Whoa,
Big
look at this red snapper. Guys, so we just freaking donkey, bro. Holy cow, dude. That is a donkey. Oh my goodness. Let me go in freeze pool. I'm in freeze pool, okay?
Eyeball, look how big.
Look at this. Whoa, dude. So one thing I've found out about ARS just over the years is that they absolutely love jigs, and I've caught them in the Tortugas, I've caught them on the West Coast, I've caught them here on the East Coast as well. And today what I was using was our Ridge orange and gold 250 gram jig, and this is the Johnny Jigs feathered assist hooks that you'll get with the jigs that you buy from us at JohnnyJigs.com. And really, I don't do anything different for this fish that I wouldn't be doing for catching a grouper or a snapper. You know, I start changing up my cadences. I'm tapping bottom, I'm staying, you know, semi tight to the bottom, but these fish will come up into the water column as well. But so that's basically the rundown of how and what I caught that fish on. Oh, and the other thing is I am using a ball bearing swivel, if you could see it right there. And then I also have a triple wrap split ring. That's a number 5 split ring. So with a 50-pound fluorocarbon going to my 30-pound test Daiwa J braid, and then my connection's a PR knot, making that connection there. So that fish, he fought very hard, he pulled a lot of drag. It's definitely a fish that's gonna test your gear whenever you're out on the water, and the gear held up, so I'm happy with everything. So
I'm just going for jack number 4.
you want to finish?
I had two ambers, 1 Almaco, so I needed to see if I can get another Almaco on the boat. Now, we went over a spot that was just totally lit up, absolutely lit, front to toe. So I'm sure there's a lot of jacks in there, but as Captain Joe just said, there's probably a gag in there somewhere.
Yeah, we got 1 minute.
1 minute? I just let my rod and reel go.
All right, boys, see you later.
I don't know, I'm turning around.
I'll get them next time.
Is that the biggest one yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking for Saturday.
That's what we need for the tournament.
We need one big one.
We need that for the tournament. Definitely.
Back your way. Yep, back one. Yep, yep.
That one?
Yep.
That's it.
All right, buddy. Enjoy your life.
Just took 5 minutes.
Give me a closing thing.
Closing thing.
Give me a closing thing, AJ.
Amberjack. Oh, closing thing. Well, Southern Fishing Fortune, we thank you guys very much. We had a great day. We really enjoy fishing up here more than you guys realize, and these guys were great hosts. And honestly, we're trying to drive home this tournament that's going to be starting August 1st, the Southern Fortune Fishing Tournament, first annual. You know, it's something they're hoping to be around for many years to come. There's pretty excellent prizes, and 80% I think of the total prize entries go to the prizes in the Calcuttas. So that's something that's really incredible, and I think it's cool that you can kind of fish in your home waters and just be able to log your catches, find out where your local weigh-in station is. As they mentioned, Johnny Jigs Pompano Beach, we're a local weigh-in station, and I remember correctly, you have 96 hours to log a fish, which means you can be on a 3 or 4 day long range trip, come back with those fish, make it to a weigh station, and log them for your tournament ledger, whatever you want to call it. So very cool. We love fishing up here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We put out some TikToks here and there, and most importantly, jigging.